under. Apple bonnet on her head. Truth she spread online, no dread. Fake ones fearing what she said. Realness, living, keep it fed. AppleBonnetChronicles. Speak the truth in miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. Scrolling through that viral feed. Finding info she gotta heed. Truth the thrill she plants to see. Real life lessons all you need.
Everybody that speak on my name, if they address, birthday, and they full name is sent to me, I'm not playing with y'all no more. I do not speak on people to get clout, views, and numbers. Y'all have to get your own clout, views, and numbers, baby. Numbers, baby.
That was his lie. That's not me, y'all.
Now, off with our day, y'all. That's over. I done had my hearing. They grant me my papers. They fitting to go serve her papers, and I'll see her on the 17th. How am I lying? How am I lying, baby? Look at the papers right here. Definitely not a lie. And you will see, because she'll probably come up here talking about it, baby. She want clout off of me so bad. When she get her papers, she'll probably come up here and show y'all, baby. She want clout off me so bad, her whole page is about me. So when she get her papers, you will see it's not no lie, baby. I got mine. They just granted it to me. I'm on my way to enjoy my day. Y'all got to stop cyber stalking and harassing and bullying me and putting out lies about me, baby. That's not cool.
So finally, he came in. When he came in, I turned my head because I didn't want him to see me yet. My glance of seeing him, I was like, oh my God. Tell from the crypt keeper in live, in person, in front of my face. I had to hold myself from laughing. He came with that goddamn red outfit with that goddamn wig. I almost bust out laughing in the courtroom, but I had to hold myself. So once the bailiff brought him in, he sat on the middle. I was in the far left. I turned my head so he won't see me. So finally the judge said, okay, Mr. Arthur, you come on the far left end. And she said, Miss Reese, you come on the other end. So when she called my name and I finally got up, he looked at me like he was shocked, like, this bitch is here? Like, are you serious? Yes, I'm here. So he went to sit down. I went on the other side around him to go sit down. So the judge was asked me, do I want to consent to the no contact order, or do I want to go ahead and do this hearing today? I said, I'm not finna consent to no contact order. I'm here to plead my case. So she was like, okay, let's go ahead and get it out the way. So Mr. Arthur, since you are the person that put these allegations against Miss Reed, we're gonna allow you to go ahead and say what you finna say now. So just to summarize everything, he was saying, Your Honor, I'm TikTok famous. She's trying to get clout out of my name. She was harassing, cyberbullying. Every time I go live, she's coming in my room. I blocked her, and she keep coming from different pages, keep saying I'm a pedo, I'm this, I'm that, I'm ugly, I'm a hoist. Then he was what else he said? She just got a whole page, nothing but me. And I'm trying to figure out why she keeps stalking me and trying to get clout out my name. And then he was looked at me say she's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful woman. So I just don't understand why she's attacking me. And
oh. So that now he's in front of a judge. Oh, now she's a beautiful woman. But when he was trotting his ass down to that courthouse, she was all kind of ugly fat bitches. Okay. Yeah.
Spreading all these lies, spreading all these AI videos and stuff about me. So once he said all of that, they just were like, did I had any question to ask? I said, I have no question to ask him. So the judge was like, is there a question you want to ask her? So he was like, I just want to know why y'all sit up here attack me. The judge was like, you cannot bring anybody else that's in this. You are here for her. So he had to rephrase the word. I'm just trying to figure out, why are you attacking me? Why are you posting these lies? I said, for one, I'm a content creator just like you. I said, for two, I have freedom of speech. I did no wrong. I did anything illegal. I said, three, I said, you are not the only person I talk about. It's just on this particular page. Yes, because you're trending. I said, I have other pages that I talk about everybody else that I see on social media. So, I mean, it's not really an attack. It just basically, I'm a social news commentary, content creator, comedian, and all this other stuff above. I said, you cannot stop me for doing what I'm doing. I don't think I'm doing is speaking facts. So you can't sit here and say it's lies when you the one who present this on social media of everything that you say out your mouth. I said, you cannot say that we are putting out lies when everything is being screen recorded. So I said that, and then the judge was like, is there any other question, Mr. Archer, that you want to ask Ms. Reeves? He said no. So that's when she stated, okay, Ms. Reeves, you tell me your side. I said, Your Honor, I am basically here based off false information that he's put against me. The lies that he put against me is another girl that's called Britt Brett that stay in North Carolina. I don't. I show her my red folder. I said, this red folder right here has everything that states Alabama. My driver license, my birth certificate, my mail, my protection order against my soon-to-be ex-husband. I said, all of this is in here. I never stayed or lived in North Carolina. And I pull up the paper that they served me in court because I was never served because he's falsified my address. What he did was the personal information that my soon-to-be ex-husband gave was my real information, but what he did was use my house address and street name and attach his city, state, and zip code to make it seem like I stayed in North Carolina.
Boom. Now, let me go ahead and break it down for those who don't understand and answer your questions at the same time. So, what Amoy did was take her actual address, change the city, state, and zip code so that it looks like she lived in North Carolina, but she really in Alabama. So, when she goes to get served, it's impossible for her to get served in hopes that she don't show up and he get a default judgment against her. But see, him and his funky ass moo had to get up online because of his ego and tell what he did. And all Britt Brat had to do was go and call and verify. He thought he was slick, but he gotta be quicker than that with his dumb ass.
So I put up the served paper in front of the judge and said, Judge, right here that he's stating that I'm harassing, cyber stalking. This address right here is perjury. This is not my address. This is a partial, but I don't stay in North Carolina. So I'm trying to figure out how can you even try to put a no contact order when I never stayed here. I said I have freedom of speech. I said I did no wrong. I said it again. And I was like, this what comes with it of being a content creator. Being a content creator comes with people want to harass you, threaten you, calling you all type of names. And I was like, shoot, he called me a pie face. I said, when he called me that, I laughed. So I said, they talk about Jesus. So what? It ain't nothing you can do. You can't fight the world. It's nothing you can do. So the judge was like, when everything that I was saying out of my mouth, the judge was like agreeing already before she even said that. So once I said all of that, then she had asked me did I have anything else to say. I said nope, I already basically pleaded everything I had to say. So she went back to him. You know how he is, he got to say something. So he was like, kept repeating the same thing. And then Azetta was sitting in the back. He was trying to put Azetta in, and the judge was like, no, she don't have nothing to do with what we have in front of you. You are here for Miss Reed's. So you can't say anything for the young ladies that's in the back. Cause I heard Azetta laugh. I was like, I heard something. I heard a little chuckle and a little piss back there. I was like, is Azetta trying to get my attention? But I'm trying to pay attention to the judge because we almost got into a back and forth argument. But the judge was like, hey, we're not finna do this. So he went back to saying the same thing. He's TikTok famous. And he had the audacity to start crying in front of Judge. Your Honor, I want my nieces and nephew and them be on the internet looking at these things, or they'll call me a pedo. And I can't deal with this. And she wrong, she's sorry, talking to me. She had the audacity to show my property that I was trying to move into and I couldn't get it. So I went and pressed charges and did a police report, and then had the audacity to send 2 women to my apartment to come fight me. And I had to hold myself because I almost bust out laughing. I had to keep moving my folder around to
Girl,
stop
I'm over
myself
here
from
laughing.
I had to move my folder around on the table to stop myself from laughing and try to hold myself. And then when he did all that, then he was like, and the only reason why I got her information just because her ex-husband gave me her personal information, and I got the recording in the message, and he agreed with me. And once he said all that, then the judge had asked did I had anything to say about that. I said I know he did, because as a man, a narcissistic man who's in his feeling and sit up here being a hateful ass nigga, he was trying to hurt me, which ain't did shit to me. Cause at the end of the day, I'm emotional and everything that I'm going through with him. I already knew that was coming, because this is what he does when we get into a argument or an accusation that he's trying to put against me, and if I don't apologize or anything like that, that's what he do. He will find any type of way to hurt me. And I already knew it was coming, so I was prepared for all of that. I give no flying fuck. So I was I knew he gave you my information. That's why I'm dealing with shit with him here, but I'm dealing with you here. So I'm here to plead my case, because the lies that y'all trying to put against me, I don't stay here. So after all of that was said, the judge was like, is there anything else? We both said no. So the judge stated, okay, just listen to both parties. I'm sorry to say, Mr. Arthur, but I agree with Ms. Reese. She has the right of freedom of speech, even though this is the type of world we live in that people are cruel. But by you talking about you being this TikTok content creator, and by her just explaining that to us in the court, this what comes with it. So you can't go around here trying to get people addresses and trying to put these charges when you know this is what come with it. And like I told her, when it comes to the content creator shit, when I feel overwhelmed or people attacking me and shit, I'm going to take me a mental break. And I say, you got to have tough skin to deal with all of this. And that's what the judge told me. So she was like, sorry to tell you, Mr. Arthur, but I have to deny your contact order. And I'm going to let you go ahead and be released first. And then, Ms. Reeves, you wait 5 minutes and get your dismissal paper, and then you can leave after. So that's what happened. He left looking all sad, looking all crazy, talking about somebody was taking pictures, and nobody was taking no damn picture with you. Everybody was laughing at you. Why the fuck you came up to this courthouse with a fucking wig, but you supposed to be dressed up as sincere? Come on, make it make sense. People was laughing at you. When Azetta was texting me while she was in the courtroom dealing with your crazy ass, lying, talking about you got a witness, that she the one that posted your social security number, they were laughing your ass in there as well. So stop playing. See, that's why you're not talking now, because you're sad that it did not go in your favor. It did not. So, what I'm finna show real quick of what all he tried to put against me, y'all. I'm finna turn on my camera.
Tap the screen, let's go. Thank you for all the love and support.
So,
I appreciate it, but tap the screen, y'all.
Let me move my camera around. Let's see. So, as you can see, he tried to do online harassing, bullying, doxing, and trying to gain clout. Gain clout. I don't know what this is, because it looked like Scrabble. And numbers off my internet. And don't they look like fam? I don't know. Also, threats to me and my family. I was like, what? When did I ever make any threats to him and his family? I was like, okay.
Wait, so he lied to the wait, Britt. So he lied to the family, stating that you have tried to threaten his family.
I don't know if he told that to his family, but this is what he put on the court's paperwork, that he trying to put the no contact order against me. And he checkmarked that he's the victim, and said that the conduct that occurred in North Carolina when I don't stay there. What else? Also with the order, he trying to get, the permanent no contact order. He tried to get that. He also trying to order me to stop talking about the plaintiff. They also trying to order to cease harassment, not abuse to endure, abuse or injured the plaintiff. Also trying to get not to contact by phone, written communication, or electronic, when I don't even have this man's contact information, and why would I want to reach you anyway? And also trying to get to refrain from entering or remaining present at the residence, school, the place of employment, and social media and other platforms. So this is what he was trying to put all on me. Threats and cyberbullying. But this right here is the dismiss paper, stating that we both was present. If y'all can see it. We both were present. And as you can see, the plaintiff has failed to prove grounds for issuance of a no contact order. And where it go? Right here. The request is denied and the case is dismissed. So, of him sitting right here going around talking about he want people personal information, he can go and try to go get table 2 cash information, but that shit gonna get denied because it's nothing he can do about us, either troll or content creator, say anything about him, because he don't have any real proof or evidence to let that stick.
She don't bend, she stands so tall. Realist blogger, hear the call. Influencer, shake and fall. Her truth, it conquers all. under.